Yeah, good morning. Well, I'm on my way to work and I'm retired, but I decided to still work part-time. I only work a couple days a week, like half days. Keeps me busy, helps me pay for kids' college tuition, which I'm fine with, which they're not using, by the way. But anyway, I have always worked. I've lived in America all my life, and I've always worked. I've always worked for a living. And I think, in my infinite biblical wisdom, which is not grandiose by no means, it seems to me that God sort of intended us to work and provide with our own hands. Now, the key for me here is my own hands. In other words, I'm not relying on other people to help provide for me. And so the whole 40 years that I've worked in that regard, in that mindset, working to help provide for myself and not relying on others. And for whatever reason, and I don't know why, the United States has been pretty much a capitalism society, and that basically that's based on going, getting a job, working, and finding a way to provide for yourself. But recently, it seems to me like there's Americans that want a more socialist government, and socialism relies more so on everybody else to work while you sit at home and do nothing. And if everybody did that, if everybody sat at home and did nothing and didn't work, who's going to bring food to the table? And really it boils down to God saying, hey, you got to work. You got to go provide, because socialism relies on other people to get the job done. But here's the deal: if we all sat on our butts, who's going to bring that food? You're going to have to go garden, you're going to have to go hunting, or you're going to have to go fishing. You're going to have to do something to put food on your family's table. Just saying. I think God designed, or not designed, I wouldn't say design, but I think we are intended to work with our own hands. You can agree or disagree. That's just my opinion, my humble opinion. I hope this helps. Have a great day.